Honestly, like a good commando would be pretty fun if we could do it. You'd have to get a little bit lucky stage 1, admittedly, though, with these settings. To be honest. For it to be smooth. So increase credits? Maybe. I have it reduced a lot. It may be a little bit too realistically low for normal stuff. I'd rather have it be harder and a little bit more luck-based at the start with the settings that I have. Instead of just being easy all the way through. There are a lot of multi-shops. I mean, if you want a Mando, the new skin is badass. It's funny, that's the only skin, not the only skin, that's like one of the only skins in the game that I do not like at all. I'm not a fan of alt Mando. Glad that you like it though. This is a card, this is pretty powerful. And it's pretty powerful. Alright, we're gonna wait for the cooldown before we buy anything, obviously, so otherwise it's a waste. This is like the kind of start we need, but we definitely need to find AoE. Still, like, I'm not out of the woods just yet. But having speed, rocks. I don't want to take the watch right now, because I feel like I'm just gonna break it if I pick it up immediately. No AoE though, not yet anyway. I'm still kind of worried about that. Maybe we just get enough damage, we can scrape through the stage or something. I see a large chest, hold up. Okay, it's still pretty good. We're actually going to use the saw for the boss. We have to. Maybe we can get a saw tech. Oh, there's another chest there. There's one more chance. Also, never play combat shrines when you're doing solo multitude stuff, because it scales the fucking enemy off of 4 players or whatever you're fucking doing. And it's terrible. AoE fist. That's pretty good. Because the reason you're not buying all of the items. Well, I didn't have money before, but now I do. I just didn't think I had it. I was trying to make sure I got the things that I needed. Sun Titan. This is like a very... saw-techable spots. There's one saw that we don't have back yet. This is such a good spot for the boss. Why are there so many... Oh. Wisp. Can't even worry about the boss right now. I'm going to Wisp mode. Broach is crazy. Just hit him. It's not going well. For the boss clone part, everything else is fine. I mean, like, we won, but it's like, the damage is not good. 4 gomes. Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Hey, here's my saws back. We need to get that card, though. I kind of worry about Sage 2 without the saw, though. And it might be kind of greed to take the card, but there's so many more items that potentially the card just, like, pays off instantly, so that's kind of, like, the hope. Oh, there was one more chest I didn't get. It's AoE, I'm gonna be so... 4 players worth of items? No. I have items turned down. Drastically. Okay. I think we're... What is that? Oh, it was the speed printer from the start. I forgot about that. Just so absorbed with everything else that was happening. No scrapper though, unfortunately. We're gonna take what we have. And honestly, if there's a good enough red, we're taking. Bot there, or button there rather. We already have 2 multi-shops, which... Oh, for some reason, like, I looked at this and I was like, that's just a banner in the air, that's not an enemy. On the search, on the hunt for, like, an on-kill AoE still. I want to get that equipment sooner than later as well. If it's a damage equipment, then I feel a lot more comfortable. Yeah, I mean, the card was a good value here. I do want an elixir or something. Yes. Okay, just a little AoE. I mean, that's good. That's helping Scorpion as well, but it's getting really bad. As we're already starting to see. The cracks are forming. Watch, okay. Yeah. I mean, we don't need it right now this second, but yeah, we are wanting it. That is really good with the capacitor, so I'm on board. More suns, thank you. Everything is being fucking banner buffed, it's crazy. Taking the saw confirmed to be the right choice, because we got another card this age. Is this extra elites mod? Yes. Yes it is. I need this. That is so good. I need to try to break armor as much as I can before I slap the capacitor too. Okay, this is gonna be a situation where it quickly gets out of hand. Yeah, that was ideal. Broke armor and got the crowbar, so. This. Holy. Alright, we found some AoE. The game is really telling me to take the capacitor, but I still... Hello, Gene Shredder. I still kind of want the card. But I mean, you have so much power now. I don't know. There's so much more shit to gain with the card in this. I mean, we need to scale up with Commando. I feel like if we can rely on grenades and phase round with our bands, we don't really need to overinvest in the capacitor right now. You know, it is really nice. It's gonna roll back. There we go. I love you. Oh yeah, we need to also scrap a shit ton. I don't want a billion golems actually, so. I need to get rid of a green that I like though. Scrap the ice band? Nah, we don't want to get rid of any bands. I'd rather get rid of the whip than a band, I think. Please don't throw my items over the side. Is that? Okay, thank you. I actually don't want to get rid of too much, but some things will go. Sorry whip. I mean, we don't really need the war banner here anymore. It'd be a little bit nice, but I'm not like painfully needing it. Could get some backup mags, don't really want to get them though. I don't really need this right now anymore either. Dude, I want another one, fuck. Alright. I don't see a single try shop, this card is bait. Oh, here we go. We found some stuff. On your channel recently, I started binging the old vids. The old vids, I mean, it's definitely the same style, but I do things that are insane. And not in always a good way. It's really interesting seeing kind of like the progress of me getting good at the game through, I guess, the YouTube vids, in a way. How much are these, by the way? 440. Perfect. I'm gonna get some bleed right away. Firework time. More firework time. Thanks. Ooh, I love that. The Comet Losing Run video is still one of my favorites. I'm glad you enjoyed that one too. I think that video, as far as like, I guess my quote educational series, is probably pretty helpful. I can see a trash over the guns, so I'm just gonna kill this guy now. Bye-bye. Oh, Sick Bomb is good. You know, one game I had my eye on was the new update for Dyson Sphere Project coming out soon. Holy shit. I played that a long time ago when it came out. I played on stream. That game, fucking good. Just needed a little bit of polish in enemies. And they're adding the enemy update. Also, the Screw Resources competition or competitive videos. It's always fun to see everyone compete and race a great caster, and I expect you would be a good competitor. That's not something I really want to compete in, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy people like the casting. Pot rolling competition when? Hopefully soon, dude. I don't actually like what's going on right now. Please give me a shadow spin. Thank you. We have a little bit of crit too. It's good enough. We still don't have a gas. We got the ignition tank too. Gas tank is great. You can just listen to the cast and sort of get a general idea of what the runners are doing. That is the goal. I really am glad that chat enjoys it though. I feel like the whole risk of resources side of stuff, what we've been doing every week. I know, it's made me like so happy. So happy that like the rest of the community just likes what we're doing. Field trip? Potentially, but not this stage. Because we want to get Abyssal if we can. If there's no Abyssal choice, then maybe yeah. How to get all the races on the same seed for risk of resources? Oh, you mean like how we do that? You can download the public gauntlet mod. We have a public variant of it, but we've just made our own mod that connects to a website database. We made our own API and stuff, and we control things from like an outside point for the races. It's actually a lot more complicated than I think a lot of people would guess it would be. We've done a lot of work for that, so. Oh, is there any oh yeah, there was a free printer. We can do that. I don't think we want this as much as I like it. But yeah, we have our own custom mod that we use, and we have our own custom public version where it's like it has no website connectivity and stuff. Everyone else that wants to like do whatever, play with their friends. Need that. What's the functional difference between the public and private version of the gauntlet mods? I'm just curious about that clarification. It's just that it doesn't connect to the API because we didn't want people to fuck with the website if they just had the mod or something. That was like our original concern about it. We need everything to be squared away over there. It's actually a lot of work, and we have very talented modders and websiters and everything working on it, so it's really crazy. I think a lot of people just think like, oh, we're just like playing on the same seed or something, and that's it. Now, like, we changed how seeding works for, like, in the game code for certain things to make sure it lines up as, like, much as possible all the time. For a lot of different things, we remade the way recycler seeding works. We reseeded bottled chaos and, like, a lot of artifacts and everything like that as well. Try to make it, like, as fair as possible. Yeah, your own student category for it was surprising. I know. It's just, it's cool how the community felt like it came together for it, you know? And I think that's, like, the biggest thing for me. We made this thing that we thought was kind of cool, and everyone was like, yeah, that is fucking cool. And we're like, you know what? We're gonna fucking put our hearts into it then, as much as we can. Okay, how are we doing on trash shops? I see a few. Oh, yeah, I see. ATG, double ATG. Or another band. Cool. If I can find a gun, that'd be nice. We have not been able to print anything out of the cauldrons. Alright, I don't want to be here, actually. If I get hit, I'm not in a good spot. The bleed's ticking. There is a bleed printer that we can get. It's just, it feels kind of bad, because it's like, if we just gotten crits, it would be better. Don't be a recycler, because I just picked it up. Dude, oh my god. That's committing credit card fraud with the amount of credit cards you stored from other runs. Yeah, if you're running out of money, just get a new credit card. It's awesome. It's free. It's a free hack. Something about a good commando run that's just so viscerally pleasing to watch. It's just all the procs, man. They really get moving. Any more crit? Thanks. Dude, these things are actually terrifying. They can teleport right next to me. I don't like that at all. What is it? What's the boss? Yes. Give me a fucking chirp, dude. We have so many chances to get a chirp here. It's crazy. Like, if we don't get a chirp, it's honestly, like, almost unreasonable. Fucking Gup teleported on me or some shit. Okay. It's time. Give me, like, 30 chirps. I got 2. Which... Listen, I am taking. Out of 8, I got 2. That's fine. Honestly, thank God I have this stun as well. It's helping. I have such a dopamine character with all the procs. So many people think Mando is so bad. It's so sad. Especially when you first start, everyone's like, dude, this character, every other character is so much better. I don't know, dude. Be good. Once you know how to build up damage anyway and stuff. I was the opposite when I first started. I loved Mando, specifically because it just made it easier to figure out what all the items did. Interesting. I feel like so many people start up the game and they're just like, dude, that, like, soldier character, that commander character, yeah, that guy sucks. They unlock like Bandit or mul-t or something, like, dude, hell yeah. I'm never touching that soldier guy again. And especially when they unlock Grenade and they're like, dude, what the fuck is this? I really like Grenade, but it's easy to look at Grenade and be like, dude, this shit, what is that? I had so many characters sucked until I learned how to play them. Yeah. It's just the way of things. Soldier 76 main Overwatch, like a simple character, and that's fair too. I need a character who has a gun and who shoots. Easy peasy. I need to kill these things so I can actually enjoy the perks of scrapping in this day and age. That is such a nice thing to have right now. That key is so fantastic. Do we want a Plarva? Maybe. We just picked up a Dios though. Do I want that? I don't want to lose my spleen, dude. Honestly, I don't think I want it. I don't know. We do, on the other hand. Oh, we don't even have Uke. We don't even get Polyloot either. If I didn't pick up that Dios first, oh well, that's getting a little bit more muddy. I don't. The waters are not clear. You need honestly. I don't think I do either. Imagine 4 Zoya though. Yeah, imagine. I'm kind of thinking I almost will take it though. I don't even expect to die once, but Zoya wouldn't be that bad for Umbral, but it would be bad next stage. It depends on when I die. Oh, it's beautiful. So item is such a cool concept, the drawback is so rough. It does not make up for losing Shadow Spleen and Chirp. No, what? No, I'm not gonna do it. I just convinced myself not to. Oh, do we want to do Fields? Dude, I don't even think it's necessary at all. We could pop our head in. There's no real like downside, I guess, to it. Does Zoe transform Milo Scrap too? Yes. Hunters and Fields. Yeah, I'm gonna. All right. I think we're happy then. Do you think pink printers and scrappers will ever be a thing? Probably not. Or I would be shocked if they were. There's gonna be dense skilled 4 players. We don't really have full 4-player loot though. But if we complete events, we get 4 things. Let's see. What are you? Crits? Alrighty. That's what we needed. That's why we're here. Alright, let's see what we get. Fucking what? I didn't think we were that late, to be honest. But alright. I mean, it's fine, clearly. Should get this pretty quick. Just like everything. I would really like, if not another feather, then stop spawning away from it. More speed. Host skip existing makes the game so much more fun, to be honest. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, if you have to do pillars, it's probably like a very niche scenario. It's really unfortunate in your run if you have to do them. It's like, damn, I have to do pillars? Things more demoralizing? It's true. Like, your run must be fucking awful, man. I miss pillars? Go ahead and do them, dude. You can do them. Go ahead. No one's stopping you. I still can't host skip. You gotta practice. It's very consistent. With Head numbers, you can do host skip on everyone. Yes. I think with Artie, it's the one that's like different. Ooh, hold on. How many appearances? Okay, we're doing watches then. Yeah. We could print more crit if we wanted. Is this winnable? I think so, dude. Alrighty, well, come here. You think I'm gonna bring you out of the stage though? You're fucking wrong. Get in the fucking... Thanks. Hey, there's another worm. Dude, if we can get a gun, where's the trash shops? A bearer printer? I can describe it insta describe your stuff. I just have a mod that makes it faster, and then to make up for the time that I quote gain by speeding it up, I add it back to the clock with the mod. So the scaling is the same. There's no distinct advantage there like that. Oh, we got one multi-shot. Dude, I want to bring a card to the moon. Dude. Okay, we do have a scrapper. That's good. Also, no green printer, or... Yeah, it's just that one. You can get rid of a lot of white items though to print bears, I guess. Saber spaces. It's something I don't mind doing. Do you think phase round is better than phase blast meta, or do you think both lean towards blast recently? I think more people like blast. I think that's fine. I like phase round because I like the interesting way in which it plays, A, and B, I like the AoE. It's actually a lot harder to see just on this map. Actually, I think I have the sun turned down. Ah, there we go. Turn off the sun. Yeah, well, one of the stages is just a little bit bright on chat's eyes earlier, so I just turned down the sun a bit. What a beautiful multi-shop. I have nothing to say to that. Oh, there is one here. Please. Okay, I mean, that's something instead of nothing. Any tips on complete Eclipse with Loader? Should I try to spade through or focus on getting a good build? It depends on your comfortability with the character, and you can do either one. Like, I'm very comfortable with Loader, and I could do fast Loader runs, but I like doing good builds, so I just do good builds anyway. The good build angle will always work. But if you want to go fast with Loader, if you feel comfortable, you can. But like phase round projectile goes straight all the time. There is a mod that Garak made to fix that bug, and I am using it right now, because that is a bug behavior. So, recommend checking that out. First gas, by the way. Usually it's me getting one shot when I inevitably lose focus for a split second. It just takes practice. If you don't like going, you know, getting a good build and doing whatever, that's fine, but it is the more consistent way to play it. Get me into the cores. Daisies? I got under cores, fine. More daisies, that was crazy. So many leptons this run, dude. At the start of the stream, I had the logbook open on the lepton. I summoned them. I definitely need to go get my box as well. Daisies, Percival, the Aegis, dude, the synergy, holy shit. Synergy goes crazy. Pillars would be so easy, you know what? Might have to go grab it, dude. I guess we're just bearing up. I mean, we don't need anything on the moon as far as green goes. Like, we have the damage. If there was a green and wanted feather, we would just take it. Do we want it? I think so. Yeah, we'll take it. We have Polyloot, it just works. It just works. Todd Howard. Actually. We don't need that anymore, and I have a billion of them. I mean, the daggers are, well, daggers are useless now. Unfortunately. So is Baldrin. I get a lot of questions, actually, of people asking me how I decide to scrap stuff. I just gotta know, dude. It's probably fine for now. Crowbar? No, I want Crowbar for the orbs. Guys could have become bleed. I guess that's true. I know the deal with Aegis, but what's up with Raincoat being instant scrap? When you just think about it in a way of like, what does this item give me over a potential of another red or like white soup or something? For Raincoat on the moon, it saves me from being, what is it called? Crippled? But being crippled isn't really that bad. And I have saver spaces anyway. The thing is, like, just in general though, it doesn't really give a lot of value anywhere that you don't already get from just dodging normally. It's like it's like, I'd rather have a wrap, right? Because like a wrap will give me more defense against a lot of things than like the Raincoat will. No, I just don't think it's that good. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, the saw. The saw. Raincoat seems like an item that only really helps when you're bad. I wouldn't phrase it that way, but kind of, right? If you get hit a lot, it may help, but it's like, if you're getting hit by elites a lot, specifically, is what it's for. And I just don't feel like I do. And I feel like a wrap does better for, like, those things, or an opal. Raincoat does. Because you still take the full, like, fucking damage. It's not about avoiding all damage, it's just about the specific kinds of damage that helps isn't worth it, I guess. I don't know. Even, like, I hear a lot of people say, like, oh, you know, pre-nerf, it was so good. It's the same thing. It was instant scrap when it came out. It's instant scrap now. Usually scrap PSG if you don't have plimp. Depends how much of I have and how it kind of fits in the build, but usually not. I don't really like getting rid of it that much. Especially when I'm playing Umbral, where more health scales better with having more armor. But it healed Curse. It did, because it was bugged. And then they fixed it. But I didn't like the fact that it was bugged and ruined E8 for me either, so... Ah, the choice. We get it. I mean, I think now it's fine. There's also a Polyloot Cauldron, the crit loss. I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm gonna die, but... I don't know, what do I have if I die? I still have Plant Polyloot. It's so... not good if I die, but... I don't know. I'm definitely taking 1 billion of these, because... there's literally nothing else. So, I guess Flint Polyloot's gonna apply 1 billion sacks of armor deduction. We lose watches if we die. We lose crits. We lose crit bleed. I can't. I just have to go with another option than that. I'm gonna go with Void Scent so I can burst the orbs quicker. Get more Polyloot. Yeah, it's fine. It's time to do pillars, yeah. Can't wait for pillars. So I just called the host type because they died of fall damage. It's perfect because it's yes and yes. It's like a double fucking perfect meaning, honestly. You want to give it to me? Alright, let's hopefully win. What's the minimum speed to make that work? Like 3? Two and a half? Oh, okay. Rough fight? Yeah, dude. Sats base health. Hopefully. Yeah, it didn't matter. Tough fight, I know. Pizza should scale with players. Dude, you fucking used to it. And the bugged version of... I was hoping he had more health with the... Honestly, I think we just had a lot of damage. He did have a lot of fucking health with the scaling. It just didn't matter. Increasing HP affect how long phase 4 lasts. You can't change how long it lasts. It's like hard-coded. Average stage 6 Mando build. Yeah, your normal one.